Hi Taurus, happy Valentine's Day. Welcome to your singles reading, special event that I'm doing here to have a little fun on Valentine's Day with my singles. Taurus, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't forget to check out your other signs as well. They're all coming out today, so please look for those readings. Taurus, for you, great energy. It's not hiding who you are anymore. It's being more authentically you. It's absolutely impossible to attract what you really desire in life if you never allow yourself to be the real you, Taurus. So this is really an energy of you stepping out there, telling yourself that you can achieve great things, not worrying about any past conditioning where you may have felt like you needed to fit in or conform to a certain way of being. Perhaps you've relied too much on other people's opinions of you. Perhaps you've been a little bit too self-critical, Taurus. This is about opening up to that light within and around you and being yourself. When you accept yourself as you are, no matter what anyone else may think, you will feel completely liberated, perhaps for the first time in your life here, Taurus. Bats in the belfry. You know, other people around you may not appreciate it, but you know what? Who cares? There's a feeling around this of you really showing how other people how it's done by living with courage, living with imagination, boldness, even when you're being misunderstood. There's a feeling here of you becoming an inspiration or source for others, Taurus, because you're not afraid. You're just going to go out there and be who you are, and it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what other people think. So this is you expressing yourself in a very authentic way, true to your soul, very soul, spiritual kind of energy. So Taurus, let's take a look at the bottom of your deck. We have the Three of Wands. That's beautiful energy. It's having a vision for the future, an understanding that you can do things a different way, have a different type of relationships, live a different way. There's a feeling here of not being closed-minded or not closing off your options. Rather, it's about you expanding your world, growing your world, growing your relationships, and expanding your view of the world as well, Taurus. So let's take a look for you for Valentine's Day. What do we have here for Taurus? Are you ready? We've got the Ace of Swords. Wow. That is brilliant. It's about true clarity, having that breakthrough moment, that deep understanding that this is right for you, that what you're doing is right. Let's take a look. We have the Eight of Wands. I do feel that after a period of withholding, holding yourself back, the movement is going to quicken. It may not be completely on Valentine's Day, but it's going to be shortly thereafter. I feel like after a stalling, something that has been kind of on hold, maybe you've placed yourself on hold, you've placed a dream on hold, you've placed a person on hold, things will start to quicken in the not too distant future. We have the Ace of Wands and this beautiful new passionate energy around you. Look at these two aces. This tells me that this is very strong, a strong undercurrent here of a spiritual awakening. It's a creation. It's creating yourself. It's kind of like a rebirth of who you are here, Taurus. You may have been hiding. You may have been hiding your light, hiding who you truly are behind this mask. But no, you're not doing it anymore. And I think it's a beautiful thing for you, Taurus, here to step out from behind this mask of conformity and go for what you really feel passionate about, who you really feel passionate about. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. No more regrets, no more living with regrets. So where in the past you might have kept yourself in a state of sadness, despair, feeling like you couldn't change your life, couldn't change circumstances, the way that you've been living your life, all the choices that you've made, you felt like you had to go along with that. And there's been a lot of regrets here about the past and past decisions, past choices, maybe past time. For some of you Taurians, you're thinking, you know what, I feel regretful that I've wasted too much of my life. Well, this is you saying no more to that. I'm going to live my life as I want to live it, and I'm going to do it how I want to do it. And living for yourself, and it's a very beautiful energy that I'm picking up. And look at this, it brings happiness. True happiness at last here, Taurus, with that 10 of Cups. So no more living in the past for you, no more hanging on to the past and dealing with regretting not going for your dreams, not following your dreams, not following your passions. No, I see you saying, to heck with that. I'm going to go forward, and it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You know, people might think you're a little bit crazy here for going ahead with this, but you know what? By showing people around you that through the choices that you've made, there is a feeling here that you can inspire others, that you will be like a guiding light. It's kind of like you will lead, but others will start to follow because they'll see you doing something that they wish they could do here. People around you may say to you, you know, you can't do this. But you've clearly shown that, or you clearly will show, I should say, that your life doesn't have to remain in a place of sadness or despairing as a result of the decisions that you made in the past. You don't have to be limited by the past. You don't have to be limited by fear, by past conditioning. There's an energy here of bravery. And the choices before you now are a lot more expansive as a result of that. You're opening up your world, opening up your options. Of course, there's an energy around this of not becoming too carried away or too lightheaded with it. So there's a feeling here of breaking free, yes, flying high, yes. But when you're following this dream, there needs to be a little bit of temperance here. I'm not saying you have to play it safe, but at the same time you shouldn't take reckless. You shouldn't do anything that's too reckless. You know, be safe in terms of what you need to do. You know, if this is a passionate thing, then of course you need to be careful about protection. That kind of energy here, Taurus, is really what this is saying. So yeah, you're going to go for this, and I think it's fantastic. So you're stepping out from behind this mask, and you're no longer hiding who you truly are, and I think that is absolutely a brilliant thing. No more playing it safe. It's very much a feeling here of aligning yourself with your true soul's identity. You have come to some kind of life-changing realization here that you are valuable the way that you are, and there's nothing you have to do differently in order to deserve your own or others' approval. You are who you are. This single conclusion releases some kind of performance anxiety that may have blocked your goals in the past. So when that mask comes off, it's like you get your confidence because you're acting with authenticity. Your unconditional self-acceptance removes restrictions that you've put on your own energy, and that changes everything. So get ready for happier days, because the results you've been waiting for are ready for the real you to emerge here, Taurus. So let's see. I'm going to get a love card from the True Love reading cards for you, Taurus. Looks great. Looks really great. It seems like you've got the birth of an idea here, where you have this realization that you're not going to hold yourself back anymore. You're going to live how you truly want to live. You want to be who you truly are, no longer hiding, no matter what other people say. And we have the card of serendipity. Another beautiful energy there for you, Taurus. How often have you wondered when? How often have you been uncertain? How often have you waited for your dreams to come true? It's very frustrating. Most of the time we want what we want and we want it now. Yet we often look back in our lives and we're able to, at a later point in time, appreciate the divine timing and serendipity that took place. So don't live with sadness about the past or feeling like you'd missed out on anything in the past. No, just focus on the future and realize that what's happening now is meant to be happening. It's a question of divine timing. Perhaps you weren't ready for this, or this dream, or this goal, or this person wasn't ready in the past, and now everything seems to be coming together at the right time. Timing is a key element of life, whether you're longing to meet your beloved or craving a renewal of a connection. It's often difficult or impossible to understand why your needs remain unfulfilled at a certain time. You might even doubt yourself or become disappointed. Developing your ability to trust in the universe, though, that nurture and guide you, that's a very empowering skill to have. So make sure that you're genuinely committed to having, doing, or being whatever you have asked for. Sometimes the universe will protect you from your own naivety so you can have more time to think things through. So, yeah, it could be that something here is needing to wait a little bit for things to be ripe, for the timing to be right. Next, make sure that you have done all you can from an earthly, human perspective to help make your dreams a reality. And that means, yes, you can have the intention, yes, you can have the thought, but you also have to put action forward. It's not just going to fall on your lap here, Taurus. If you're procrastinating, how can you expect the universe to deliver? Once all of that's taken care of, it's time to trust that divine timing and serendipity have taken over, and then be prepared to listen to and act upon your intuition when something comes towards you. When you feel the urge to follow something up, or have a sense of knowing, go with it to discover where it leads. There are, of course, many steps on the path of your highest good, so be prepared for small miracles along the way, rather than something big happening all at once. Divine timing and serendipity give you time to reconsider, refine, and adjust. Then they add a dash of that magic potion here, and an element of the unexpected too. Of course, life isn't meant to be predictable, and your future is not set in stone, so learn to go with the flow and allow this journey to unfold gracefully. So beautiful energy around you, Taurus, for Valentine's Day. It seems to me like you're wanting to get something going quickly, but question of divine timing here, waiting for things to be exactly right. Important thing is to not live with regrets of the past, or believing that you've wasted time in the past. No, I feel that for you, the timing is coming into being here. Maybe not completely on Valentine's Day, but not too long after that. I get an energy here of something happening here at just the right time, somebody coming towards you at the right time. Perhaps you feel pulled towards a person, or to reach out to a person at a particular time. All of that is behind this, and it's you. And it's because you're being true to yourself and who you are, and true to what you truly desire. That is what is going to bring about something really wonderful here in the future with this 10 of Cups. So I'm going to leave it here for you, Taurus, and wish you all the very best with this. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you're a newcomer, leave me a comment too. That would be fantastic. Don't forget to check out Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Taurus. Wishing you best here on Valentine's Day, and please take care. Bye for now.